It was the first Democratic debate since the recent terror attacks in Paris and San Bernardino, California. Frontrunner Hillary Clinton and her main challenger, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, both focused on the need to defeat the Islamic State group.
I have a strategy to combat and defeat ISIS without getting us involved in another ground war.
One that destroys ISIS, but one that does not get us involved in perpetual warfare in the quagmire of the Middle East.
But Sanders, Clinton, and former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley differed on whether ousting Syrian leader Bashar al-Assad should be part of the strategy to defeat Islamic State.
I worry too much that Secretary Clinton is too much into regime change and a little bit too aggressive without knowing what the unintended consequences might be.
O'Malley also opposed regime change.
But we shouldn't be the ones declaring that Assad must go. Where did it ever say in the Constitution, where is it written that it's the job of the United States of America or its Secretary of State to determine when dictators have to go?
But Clinton said both goals were possible.
We have a strategy and a commitment to go after ISIS, which is a danger to us as well as the region. And we finally have a UN Security Council resolution bringing the world together to go after a political transition in Syria. If the United States does not lead, there is not another leader. There is a vacuum, and we have to lead if we're going to be successful.
Clinton and O'Malley also turned their fire on Republican frontrunner Donald Trump, who set off an international backlash with his proposal to ban non-American Muslims from coming to the U.S.
He is becoming ISIS's best recruiter. They are going to people showing videos of Donald Trump insulting Islam and Muslims in order to recruit more radical jihadists.
We need to speak to what unites us as a people: freedom of worship, freedom of religion, freedom of expression. And we should never be convinced to give up those freedoms in exchange for a promise of greater security, especially from someone as untried and as incompetent as Donald Trump.
The three Democratic contenders also clashed over how best to expand health care, how to enact gun control, and reforming Wall Street. Clinton continues to hold a big lead in national polls. Jim Malone, VOA News, Washington.